Already started? It ain't started.
No, he wouldn't do that. Shan said he'll do that, though. Shan said he'll do that.
He does do that.
All right. Welcome to the Uncivil War podcast.
Hold up. Y'all did a whole show last week without me. Y'all thought y'all wasn't gonna see me. I'm the Osiris of this. You know what I'm saying? Uncivil War podcast is here forever. You know, look, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with us. We appreciate you joining us for the Uncivil War podcast. I believe this is episode 15. You know what I mean? You're here with me, Karma, a.k.a. Karma Don, a.k.a. Karma Donis, a.k.a. Karma Chameleon, a.k.a. Karma Sutra, depending on how I feel, a.k.a. Naskaramini Pop Shots at your beanie, and my co-host.
D-Trill. And we got my boy Sanaa up off.
He's back.
Sanaa don't give a fuck. What else could be said?
He the type of
fuck chicks and the girls.
They don't know about that.
They don't know about that.
Hey,
But
so before we even start, happy birthday, man.
oh, yeah,
Look,
right. Happy birthday. bro.
it's well, today is not the day, and especially when y'all see this, but it's D Trill's birthday. Happy birthday, bro.
I don't know if I don't know if I'm friends
What
with
are you, 29 now?
No, Prince said he stopped counting. So I don't
Yeah.
even,
You showed me that clip.
I don't know how old I am.
He said you have one Prince, the artist. He said you have
you know
one
the guy
birthday.
that's better than Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah.
The guy that's better than Michael Jackson said he stopped counting.
I'm knock it off.
No,
Knock it off.
it's forever. It's gonna always be. No, but look,
That's
man.
true. I agree with you.
You know, you introduced
I'm
me
just
to the
being honest.
notion. You introduced me to the notion that you are timeless. You're not an age.
Yeah,
You're
I'm timeless. Most
I
definitely.
might start to adapt that, but
When
man.
anybody asks me how old I am, I always say that I'm timeless because I am.
I appreciate all of the birthday wishes on Facebook and on IG and all of the well wishes. And I love y'all too.
You got a lot of posts, like a lot of people.
Yes, it was a lot. It was a nice little handful.
As it should be, man. You a stand up dude, man. Look. When I came down to Atlanta, there ain't too many people I mess with from Atlanta. I'ma just keep it 100.
All right.
I'm not. Look, I'm just keeping it 100.
I know.
Not
You know
saying, I'm not shitting on people
We
from
don't-
Atlanta
we
because
don't-
I've been here long enough to be like, you know what I'm saying. But on the real, like you're open. Your mind, you know what I'm saying? You think different. You know what I'm saying? Your energy was different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this he a cool dude. You know what I'm saying?
I
And
appreciate that, bro.
we went on to make tracks together. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And yo, you a stand up dude. Happy birthday, man. You know, just enjoy it.
Salute.
Enjoy it. We still
Salute.
got how many days of this month? Oh, also, you know what's special about your birthday?
What's that?
The same day my
Ladybug,
daughter's birthday.
yo.
My daughter's
My
birthday
little
is
niece,
today,
man.
too, is on his birthday. You know,
Yeah, I saw
the 19th.
I saw the photos. I saw y'all had a good time.
Yeah,
How was that? What was that like?
incredible. So
What's it like? What is it like to see your daughter turn 18?
it
little
made me
girl.
it made me feel younger. Yo, I'll be honest. You know, I always tell you I'm timeless and all that. I ain't gonna lie, man. You know what I'm saying? I dropped a tear, you know what I'm saying, in the car alone. I was like, oh shit.
He
got
gonna,
an
he gonna
18-year-old.
cry in the car.
I did. I cried in the car. I ain't gonna front. Man, it's something. It's something to experience. You know what I'm saying? And
It is,
and,
man.
And she's a very independent, super creative, intelligent young lady. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of her. Like think about this, man. 18 years old. There's a lot of 18 years old that's into some bullshit.
I know.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah, that's true.
So my son is 16, my daughter's 18, and they both they
Grounded.
They grounded.
So impressive, man. Both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
So how
I'm
did you
very
handle
proud
her?
of her. Very
She's
proud of her.
18 now. So how did you handle her starting the date? Were you paranoid, worried about that?
I had the Glock.
Yeah, you had the meeting.
Yeah, we got
You had
to
to sit
do the
down.
do
Yeah.
the bad boys thing.
I had the hardware on the hip. I mean, come on now. You already
Yeah.
know. But nah, you know what? My daughter is very headstrong. You know what I'm saying? She like, you're not gonna play her. You know what I'm saying? And she gives that energy off. So it's like you can't even come into her space with a certain mentality. Like you won't even approach her because you can tell from the energy, like, okay, she ain't to be played with. You
She
understand?
kind of remind me of her mama a little bit. Her mama ain't nothing to play with, man. I know, shout out to Mom Duke. Yo.
Yeah. She a lot like her mom.
Yo, she ain't nothing to play with
She
either.
a lot like her mom.
Yeah,
She got some of her dad in her too. You know
Word
what I'm
up.
saying? So it's like,
Probably the
So your
perfect
daughter, was she born here?
yes,
Okay, so she
yes,
So she a
Brady
bitch.
baby?
yes, no,
Nah,
Okay.
no,
North side.
North side.
Okay.
My son North side. My daughter Piedmont.
Mm.
So yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's what's up, man.
So,
What's
but yeah, man. Pisces season. You know, what I'm saying?
right,
It's
right.
over now, right? We in the end of March.
Man.
No. But look, you celebrate to the end of the month.
You just told me that.
But you know what? We are at the end of March. We're coming to the end of March, and it is it's Women's History Month, right?
It's women. I know it
Women's Month, Women's History Month.
Right.
Let's get it right.
Right.
Don't come for me. You know what I'm saying? Don't come for
was.
me.
It will.
And
He got it wrong. That motherfucker. You ain't even know what you was.
and at a celebration for Women's History Month or Women's Month, right? Let's just call it Women's Month.
Right.
It's really women's world, women's life, because women, they birth us, man. Like,
Let me ask you.
They come on now. We come through them, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you now. What do women mean to you? And I'm saying women, not black women, not this kind of women, just women. Period.
Man. Well,
He said, man.
he said that. Well, I mean, to me, women is like the cornerstone of life. I mean, there would be no life without women. So they should be cherished, but I don't see that when I look around. I mean, it seems like they're taken for granted. So, I mean, women are very important. Women stick by you stronger than your so-called homies. You have some women that'll ride for you harder than your boys. So I mean, of course they're valuable. I put it that way. Priceless.
Priceless.
Well, I mean, it's all case by case.
That's fun. I'm laughing because you took the words out of my mouth. But go ahead.
Yeah, it's all case by case. I mean, everybody's experience is different. Like I was having a conversation earlier, but we definitely got to get out of the idea of thinking that, like, there are a lot of things that are just nailed down that be like, oh, guys don't do this like women do, and women blah blah blah. It's a lot of different, case by case, but what it is like sometimes when women accentuate that lane, they don't get recognition for it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why.
Like what? Like, what are you saying?
When they accentuate that ride or die lane, when they when they stand by, like, oh, he was in jail for 2 years and I didn't cheat.
I held it down.
And I held it down.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
All right. So we probably talking about something, because I don't really see that as no
That's
ride
one
or die.
aspect.
That's one aspect.
That's on the street level.
That ain't really like no. When I say ride or, okay, maybe I shouldn't even use the term ride or die. I'll just say that.
First of all, that is ride or die. Because they ain't got to
definitely ride or die.
I was about to say, because they ain't got to do that. They don't have to do shit.
Let
They
them
can just-
let them
So
get-
you
let them get
you
the
expect okay, let's say you go out and do something. You expect the girl to stay and wait for you for 2
No.
years?
No.
Do you believe that they're gonna wait for you for 2 years?
No. So,
All right.
but when they,
So he agrees.
when they do,
Uh-huh.
I'm talking about when they do. When they do, I'm saying they don't. When they do, is almost kind of like, well, you shoulda. Like when they do, everybody look at them like, all right, you did your job. You know what I'm saying? But they don't got to.
Yeah, nah.
So I don't expect it because you shouldn't. I'm not silly enough to expect anything.
Right.
The only thing that we should be expecting is like, pretty much fucking. I don't know nothing. You should not expect anything.
You have no expectations.
For you put yourself in the predicament to be in jail and you expect.
Yeah.
I get
that. No. Yeah.
I don't expect a woman
in that
to
aspect. Yeah, of course not.
I'm saying, but if they do it, then it's like.
But how you know they really did it though? I mean, all you can do. So if you in that position and you in jail, if you in jail, your mindset.
That's why you say if they do it.
So if you in jail and you gotta spend time, you might as well go in there with the mindset you did what you did. So now you having to sit down and understand that they got their life outside of there, and don't sit there and drag yourself wondering about what they doing. Because you put yourself in a situation where that's they're in another world. You in a whole different world now.
If you're smart,
even to lie to yourself and think that they
all right. So I agree with that. Bored. But if they do, then you know what I'm saying? Then kudos to.
Can I reel it back? I feel you on all that. Let me tell you what women mean to me.
Go ahead.
All right.
Go ahead.
I was raised by a single mom. My dad passed away when I was 12. My mother held it down for me and my sister. You know what I'm saying? So women mean everything. Like, I got a lot. Like Tupac said, got a lot from a woman. You know what I'm saying? Got this from a woman, got that from my mama and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's real. You know what I'm saying? For me. I did have male role models in my life, you know what I'm saying? But my mom held it down. So women mean a lot to me, mean the world to me. You know what I'm saying? I had women around me.
Outside of that, what did they? Well, I mean, let's dive into it. Let's carve it up. What do they really mean? Like when you're out.
Balance.
Balance.
For me, they mean balance, because there's a lot that a woman will give a man that a man cannot produce on his own. You understand? Women, men typically, and I'm not saying all men, but typically men are, we're the literal, analytical, we're that. Women are the emotional, more, it's the yin and yang of life, period. They are that, most of them. You know what I'm saying? The ones that I've experienced. Let me just, I'm going to be careful with my words, but, you said balance to be. Yeah, it's balance. Yeah. It's balance. Mm-hmm. That's what they offer. That's what they are to me. They're balanced. You know what I'm saying? They're life energy. You know what I'm saying? Really, they're life energy to me. Because there's things that I get to certain points in my life and in my daily travels that I'm not gonna reach out to a man for this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking, physical and all that shit. I'm talking, I'm talking
cerebral shit.
Yeah, like, cerebral shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Energetically. So, yeah.
I mean, it's just some things that you're going to get from the man. It's just like with a family. Perfect balance is to have the man and the woman involved, because just like what you said, the woman can actually kind of look at their kid and be like, something ain't right with them. The man a lot of times be so caught up in what's going on in the world, to where they'll pass by a lot of times and not even notice the change in his behavior to see that something's affecting him. So you need both of them to be balanced.
That's something that I don't want to nail down, Sanaa. There's a lot of men that pay close attention to their kids. It's a lot of men that do a lot of things that women only get credit for. It's a lot of men that do that.
That's true.
I got to shout out Willie Ruiz, who actually is a single dad. You know what I'm saying? And Sean
Willie Ruiz, that's his name.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out Willie Ruiz.
Yeah, man. He actually came on a lot of posts that I was campaigning for women and blah blah blah. And he was like, "Yo, man, I actually am a single dad," and there's so many cases like that. I mean. It's a balance, and I definitely don't want to like rain on Women's Month or women's anything like that. But I definitely want to keep the stereotype of like men not being able to.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Because
But you can't deny that there's a difference. That's what makes the family
No
circle.
doubt.
Like,
No
so
doubt.
it's
Can't
not me
deny it.
saying that men don't do
Yeah.
stuff. A man
Yeah.
should.
Yeah.
It's nothing wrong with a man being more emotionally
both right.
connected. But what I'm
both right.
saying to you, when you have both of those units together, then that makes the family more complete
doubt.
because
But-
the
but
woman
how- but
can
how often-
nurture and the man can
But
be
what if
out
you don't?
the provider.
But when you don't, that don't necessarily mean.
Well, a lot of us haven't, and we had to learn a lot. Even from our dad not being there, we had to learn a lot from looking at older, our uncles, our
Right.
people in the street that we met.
Right.
So unfortunately, but if it was a perfect world, we would have that unit so that it would make us more balanced because that is affected on what we. Why this dude is laughing at me?
Part two.
Yo,
Round two.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, man. Listen, y'all can talk shit all y'all want to, but I'll be dropping facts up here.
Nah, come on,
I'll be dropping facts
got
up
you.
here.
What you
I did not say that the dude.
You said the dad and the mom together make it complete.
It's true.
How? If your dad an asshole in the bum and he feed you.
Man, we could go back and forth talk about what if your dad was
You
this.
gotta be more
I just said in a
Sanaa.
perfect.
I agree. Now that I have to agree because that's not an add water and stir situation.
It really is not. man.
It has to be
And
the
I hate
right
to be
the right
perfect.
combination.
So
Yeah.
So
I hate
you
to
don't
be
understand
third.
that I'm saying simple. I didn't put nobody's name on it. I just said, look, both of them are very important in the family. They both bring a different energy. That's all I said.
That ain't what you said. You said a mom and a dad make the family complete.
Okay, if you're dealing with the basics,
Want me to run it back?
if you're
No.
dealing with the basics, if you're dealing with the
please don't run it
basics,
back.
now you want to ask if he's a
So
crackhead.
now-
Like,
so
what
now-
can I do
so
if he's
now
a crackhead? Of course, the mom might be a crackhead.
You really got to be specific on, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
So we gonna.
So I do agree with LA on that. He was right.
Here, when people generalize, they get jumped on bad, dog. Like, seriously,
You got too many people out there that are watching this. You can't generalize.
you can't generalize that shit.
People that's gonna
No
not
doubt.
gonna see it in your way and gonna kick your ass.
Listen,
Case in point.
I
Case
think-
in point. Case in point.
Mhm.
About 3 weeks ago, LA pointed out something about me
Mhm.
and the way I see women that I had to adjust because
Uh-oh.
it's not fair for me to come in here and make it seem like a lot of men are not doing things that I know for full damn well they are. I'm like you. I have a giant heart for women. But this is a podcast. You know what I'm saying? Men watch this shit, and a lot of men are like, wait a minute, I'm nothing like that. What the fuck these niggas talking
Yeah.
about? Look, I know.
Well, I can't be like just weak and trying to be. I don't want to use the word that okay. I can't be soft just because this guy over here feel a certain way when I'm saying the fact. The fact is that it is a stronger unit when you have the woman, and it's meant to be that way. The man and the woman.
Potential
So
for a stronger unit. It's the potential
Yes.
for a stronger unit.
Yes.
It does not
Man,
necessarily
understand.
mean.
listen,
So
man,
now-
y'all can keep all that
Listen,
political
what
shit
he-
to y'all. I'm just saying the
No,
fact.
What you're saying is political. Because what you're saying is how it's supposed to be.
Right.
But it's the truth.
No.
It's not.
Listen,
No.
It's
listen.
not. There are,
Why is it
there
not
are-
supposed to be?
because
Let me tell you,
that's strong,
because-
that's strong family unit.
The man and the woman
Because
produce.
when you have a toxic dad,
Right.
okay, and it added to the equation, then no, that unit is not a good unit.
What-
Or when you have a toxic
But
mother
to your point,
and they're together,
But to
that
your
is not
point-
a
but to your
good unit.
point,
Okay.
it is the potential.
Right. So
For it to
Trill
be-
said it
right.
exactly right.
It is the potential for it to be what.
What you said, you said all that other bullshit.
It was a good idea.
You said-
I get it.
It should be
Uh,
right.
Yeah.
Should be.
Okay.
But you cannot say it will be.
It can't will, but
It's not automatic. It's,
It's
not,
not
an
automatic.
Did I
average.
It's not
say
automatic.
it will
There's
be?
no
I said that.
order and
Talk like
third
it's automatic.
situation, sir.
Complete.
Okay, if I
Talk like
said that, I'm wrong. I apologize.
All right.
I apologize. My bad. My bad.
I mean, if you, if you,
My bad.
you know,
Okay,
if you
forgive
really
me.
feel, if you say how you feel, then-
Jesus Christ.
That's how you feel.
Calm
Well,
down,
look,
Kanye.
Hey, listen.
Man.
In the traditional Women's Month, okay, I want to give some shout outs to some women. Okay, we keeping it. It's about women. It's Women's Month.
This man rubbing
What
the
we
hell out of
talking
his
about?
face because you said
Every month, women might get
Yeah, it really is every month women. He said every month women month in this podcast.
Hey
No.
man, let me tell you something. This is the Uncivil War podcast. I don't give a damn about none of that. Okay.
Listen.
Well, then you gotta
Look,
take the motherfuckers off your head.
so first, I'm gonna shout out Georgia Sweet Teas for making this lovely shirt, House of Light.
Big up Georgia.
Yeah, nice.
Sweet.
Georgia
House of
Sweet
Light.
Teas.
Lashandra, Georgia Street.
Definitely.
That's my bracelet. Street.
Georgia Sweet Teas.
Yeah, shout out to House of Light. So streams of income. This is one of my streams of income. It's a group of young ladies that I sell my products with. Can you see that? Oh yeah, it's nice. She did a great job on this. Group of young ladies, Sharice, Isha, Janae, House of Light. I sell sea moss gel.
Nice.
So
I
real
need some of
quick,
that.
and it is a plug, and it ain't shameless. So you know what I'm saying?
I need some of that.
Go to House of Light on Instagram. It's exactly what it is. House of Light, IG.
Mm-hmm.
The young ladies, you know what I'm saying? They sell hair products, body lotion, all that stuff, jewelry. I sell sea moss with them. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my streams. If you want some sea moss or an order, you can DM us. And you can also go to 7 Halos Sea Moss on Instagram. 7 Halos Sea Moss. But anyway, shout out to them. House of Light. Crystal Roberson, young lady that I had my first, real film project that I worked on through Crystal Roberson. She is also the director for All American, the show All American.
Mm-hmm.
She's the director for that. And they just got picked up for another season. Shout out to Crystal and the crew. So shout out to Crystal, Michelle Marion. That's another young Black woman that really put the battery in my back to do film.
Right.
I wasn't sure that I could even, you know what I'm saying? I was like, yo, I write music.
Word up.
She was like, you write music, you can write a script.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
she really put the idea in my head that, you know what? I think I want to do this. So that gave me my second life in entertainment, my second path. Filmmakers Lab, which you will see their show on here. So shout out to Colleen Franklin, aka Lena Franklin, aka Lean With It, Rock With It, aka Gangsta Lean. She got AKAs too. She don't use them. I gave her those AKAs. Gangsta Lean. Yo, her show is gonna be fire, by the way. It's dealing with filmmakers in the industry, you know what I'm saying? Independent filmmakers dealing with all aspects of film, you know what I'm saying? From directors to casting directors to actors, actresses, all that shit. Yeah, Heather Hayes, she was on here. You remember Heather?
Love Heather, man.
Yeah, Heather's dope.
Shit.
Shout out to all of them, man. Raindrop Lopez, Left Eye's sister. Shout out Raindrop. I did some work with her in the past. I want to do some more work with you in the future. And my homegirl, Cece Peniston, and my daughter, again, she turned 18.
Ladybug.
Yeah, Hia. My daughter Hia. She's a very special woman. So Black women history, not even Black women history, it's women history.
Women, period.
I said Black. You know what I'm saying?
All the
I
women.
guess I'm Black. I'm a little biased.
You guess you
know
Black?
what I'm saying? Look. I guess I'm biased. I guess I'm Black. Right. I guess I'm Black. I don't know. Nah. But yeah, women's history. Shout out to all the women that are doing like amazing things. Who you want to shout out?
Well, me? Oh, man.
Yeah,
you go.
what women in your life you want to shout out? Shout some out. Shout them out.
Man,
I
you
just
better,
want to. I want to.
you
And
better
shout out my
the right
mother.
person.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, let me shout out my mother. I spoke about my mom. Shout out Mom Dope. Mama G.
I'm about to let you make this be a pressure situation for me, yo. What you say? He was like, you better shout out the right person.
Yo, you better shout out the right person. You gotta have some
What?
beef.
Georgia Sweet Teas.
Yeah.
What? Early.
I want to shout out to her.
Thought you wasn't going to see her?
You already shouted her out.
I know.
I don't even get the shout out.
No doubt. No doubt.
All the women, man.
No
if
doubt.
if you work at McDonald's, if you work at Home Depot, if you work at Lowe's, if you work in the office, if you work in corporate, if you work in
Magic City.
Magic City, you said that in jest, but I'm serious. Like if you work in Magic City,
I'm serious too.
I don't care what
too.
I don't care what you're doing. If you're a woman,
I respect
salute.
that.
I don't care what you, and that's it. All of them.
I respect that.
Every woman, salute you. We wouldn't be here without.
So nah, who you want to shout out?
Man,
What woman, what women's,
you know what?
women's.
Big ass phone.
He got a
bigger than the mug.
Oh, man.
Don't put that shit on the air. They got a whole camera
He got
black
an
out.
iPad. He got an iPad.
Can I
phone.
talk? Can I
Go
talk?
ahead.
God dang. Jeez, man. Yeah, I want to big up, I want to say all the black women out there that don't get the props because they don't. Black women are the most underappreciated. And this is, Women's Month. I understand that. I mean, women are great.
Automatically.
But I just want to. I do want to give out. I do want to give out.
Man say his shit without all that.
I just want. I want
man say his shit without
I want to give out all the love.
All right.
All the black women, man. When I have to go, I used to go to the little children's hospital when I was young. The nurses, they used to give me all the love and make sure, man, I was taken care of. I mean, because to me, I have to give props to the black women because just like you said, I grew up with, single parents, and all my aunts and all of them took care of me everywhere I went. From they looked out for me, they blessed me. So I have to take this time and give them
that's how we
love
live
and
forever.
respect.
We live forever through the black woman because
that.
she's birthing us. Every time she's birthing us. She's birthing
What
us.
is that?
She's birthing
Get out of here.
us.
What are you doing?
I believe
She's birthing us. She's birthing us.
All right, yo. and I'm not even the pilot of this episode. I'm just gonna hop in right quick because we're gonna ask some questions, answer some questions because I actually didn't get a chance to ask any of mine because Georgia Sweet Teas came in and was like she asked us shit. So the first question is
Y'all was having too much damn fun while I was gone. Hold up, time out. Before you get into all that, y'all was having a ball. Why? You decided to have a ball when Karma Don is not in the building.
Didn't. We decided to have a ball because LA was stirring up Sanaa.
Man, listen. I was like, ain't this some...
I know.
Yo, I was a little jealous. I was like, yo, wait, I'm supposed to be there, y'all.
No.
But I was handling
all
business,
good.
y'all. But
We
go ahead.
shouted you out like 90 times.
You did, and I appreciate that, yo.
We definitely
From the
did.
heart, I
You did a lot of
appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Yo, so this question comes from Shannon.
Questions.
Shannon.
Shannon.
That's my DJ.
Yeah,
Cannon.
that's dope.
Yeah. What are some of the challenges men face when dating over 40? 40.
Ooh.
I like
challenges?
I like that. That's a really
I don't
good
know because
question.
I'm not over. No, let me stop. I'm timeless. I don't know.
I wanna jump in there.
Go ahead.
I want to jump in there and say some of the challenges kind of like, yo, if you look at the last episode, Sanaa was like, y'all need to drop y'all baggage. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
What he's saying is true. So, some of the challenges be what we bring.
Wow.
What we bring. And listen. If you are a man that is afraid of therapy, if you are a man that is afraid of the mirror,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like if you are a man that's afraid to see himself, you're bringing shit with you. Now, Sanaa was joking, but he's right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he wasn't joking.
No, I wasn't joking. Nah, he was dead ass.
I was dead ass
If
serious.
you look at the episode, I tried to shoo him off. I was like, what? Nah, nigga, we good. Like, nah, no. The truth is, all of us brings something from our past situations of past situationships or relationships,
Situationships.
Right.
Love it. Go ahead.
right? That kind of like taint the current situation, and it's like whether you are a man or you
I was
are.
gonna say man and women, but go ahead.
All right, dog. Whether you.
I be doing that funny shit, man. Yo, I got you, doggy. I've been watching you. I've been watching you, doggy.
Yo, I'm telling you, I got you.
Man,
I'm not gonna let us.
Okay.
This is not.
Okay.
So whether you are a man or you are whether you a man or you a woman, we bring things with us that we have to consciously check. You know what I'm saying? And I think like when you're 40 years old, the question is like, what are some of the challenges?
Mm-hmm.
When you're 40 years old, you're kind of like grandfathered into a lot of your ways and thoughts.
Grandfather.
Right, grandfather. You're not a grandfather, but you're grandfathered into a lot of your thoughts and ways.
Right.
So that's like one of the challenges: undoing and like re-refining yourself to like meet.
You know what? That's a good point. That is a good point.
I think that is, and men don't like to address that. Like men like, I'm fine, and she got baggage and she's hurt and she blah blah blah, and like, come on, cuz like we all have like situations or relationship that burnt us that we have to check at the new front door.
So now you say what?
No, I just say, man, that I was 100% straight up about that. I mean, I don't feel like you should have. I've never been in a relationship with baggage. I take everything as a learning. Goddamn experience. But I'm not gonna blame. I'm not gonna blame
relationship with baggage. Come on, bro.
I'm not gonna blame
you. Not come in a relationship with baggage
because I'm not gonna blame the new girl that I'm the wife that I'm dating.
I have to call bullshit on
That's
that.
bullshit, yo.
Look,
no.
whether you realize it or not.
Okay.
You might not realize you do, but you do. You're just not conscious.
Everybody does.
Hold up, time out. You're just not conscious of it. And I'm gonna tell you what. The woman always knows. She's gonna call you out on your baggage and your bullshit, and then you're gonna deny that. You're gonna be like, I don't know what nah, blah 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 blah. I'm telling you, we all do. They do too.
Yeah.
Okay, what are y'all saying is baggage? Because I'm seeing baggage as if you coming in and not giving this person the at least benefit of doubt, respect, and trust at the beginning to allow them to show you, who they really are, because you're looking at what happened to you from the past relationship. I'm seeing that as baggage. And if you're doing that, you wasting your time. You might as well not even be dating because you still holding on to what happened
that's a form of
in the
baggage.
past.
That's
So what other
form of
baggages
baggage.
are we talking about? Because I'm not bringing in no baggage, man. When I'm dating,
So now, let me give you an
with a young
example.
lady, that's the one that I'm focused on, and it's
Right.
about what
So
she brings to the table.
here's the deal.
It ain't about what happened in the past.
Here's the deal. Last relationship you was in, a woman did something wrong. Did you dirty somehow, some way. You ain't gonna tell me that's not lingering in the back of your head and altering the way you look at every woman going forward.
A,
Not every woman. Not every woman. Not every woman.
A, B, don't you realize that baggage can be childhood trauma?
It ain't just about the
It ain't
last
just about the last
relationship. It's
relationship.
about
Y'all that past relationship. Now you want to bring in childhood drama.
Did he
No,
say?
we said
Did
baggage.
you say back?
No,
did
we
you?
just said baggage.
Yeah.
just said
I might
baggage.
have said past relationship.
Yeah, you did that. But
I might have.
I used the word baggage.
Yeah, he just said baggage in general.
Okay.
I think that was the question, right? So yeah.
Okay.
Everybody brings baggage.
Everybody brings
has baggage. Everybody brings. Nobody is
above baggage. You know
Man,
what I'm saying?
listen.
Like, yeah.
No.
Not even.
But if you bringing in baggage that dictates how you treat this person, then you need to get counseling and you need to check yourself.
That's
right?
what I started
That's
with.
Period.
I literally said that's the
Because
first thing I said.
It sounds like an excuse to me.
No,
if you gonna sit up here and make an excuse on how you treating this young lady because of your past experiences, then come on, man. That's the excuse.
I
man.
said
Y'all-
if you,
just
I
not
said if
treating
you
it
a
right.
man, I said if you are a man that is afraid of therapy, where were you? By the way, yo, were you here?
Yo,
So
I'm saying,
can I tell you what
y'all
my
done switched
challenge
it
is?
from baggage.
What was the
Now
question
we want to
again?
get emotional
What is
life
your
back.
what is your
I'm not.
what is,
I'm not.
what is
I'm
your
not.
challenge?
I'm not. I'm
And
not
we're
downplaying.
not trying,
I'm not downplaying what you're saying.
Yeah, but what are your challenges?
Because y'all know it's fact.
All right.
Reiterate the question. Say
Bro,
the
we have to
question
start
again.
defining the
Hold
word
up, because I
fact.
want to make sure I answer
Well,
the
what I
question.
said was fact.
Because it's being
All right.
the question again.
What are some of the challenges as being a
Yeah, 'cause
man
you
that's
off the-
dating over 40? What are some of the challenges?
As a man dating over 40. So challenges for me is at that point in your life.
Well, I feel like I already know what you're going to say.
No, you probably don't. You
All
probably don't.
right.
Because I think at this stage in both of our lives, we know what we want. And I think that some people enter into that situation still putting up like their representation. Like they look at the person and they're like, man, like, all right, so I'll say this. Some people want to be in a relationship because they're lonely. Straight up and down.
Okay.
They only want to be with somebody because they're lonely, not
Okay.
because they're really looking for like true compatibility. Like, you know, I'm trying to live the rest of my life with this person or whatever your reasons,
Right.
your true
Okay,
reasons
okay,
for
okay.
being in a relationship are. So you're still putting up fronts. You understand? And it's seeing through the fronts. Like, who are you really? You understand? Like, let's be upfront. What do you really want? A woman might not tell you, I want another child. There's women that are 40 that still want another child.
Another one?
Or want a child, period. There might be a woman that is 40 that hasn't had a child.
All right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
All right, so
Anybody that's looking like...
So look, and I'm saying that to say, in her mind, she's like, yeah, I want to be with somebody, but I also, this is my criteria, right? This is what I want in a relationship. Now, she meets a guy, it's a very nice guy. They got chemistry, natural chemistry. Man, I really like this guy. But if I tell him I want another child, he might go running.
So what does that got to do with
and
you?
he might not want a child.
So that's one of the challenges.
That might be a challenge. For me, the challenge is, right? That was the question.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
I was talking in general, yes.
yeah, you can't
So
do
for
that.
me-
Just like y'all told me, y'all can't talk in
Jesus,
generalization.
the
You know,
notorious.
that's the
Jesus,
generalizing everything.
He's
You gotta be
right. He's right.
You know?
He's right.
So challenge for me, really, the biggest challenge for me is my schedule. Because
Why in the hell you just didn't start with that, dog? Because you know that's what you've been wanting to say since the beginning. You talking about all these children and shit, man. You know full and damn well it's your schedule. We stood outside in the parking lot, and I said, well, I already know what he been. And then when I said that, you went into these children and shit. You went into these children that ain't even finna get born. We know full and damn well you ain't about to have no children, man. We know that.
Now, the children part, that was general. I was just
That
speaking
was
in general.
But we know your
For me,
schedule.
for
Your schedule jacked up.
Karma Don.
You should have started.
Karma
This
Don
is a podcast, bro.
Karma
We got an
Camilla.
hour. You just
For
waited.
me, it's my schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like,
It's the schedule.
and what happens is, I'm up front.
Thought that was you, LA.
I'm brutally honest. Look, I'm brutally honest, but a lot of times it goes to deaf ears because they hear what they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, I'm busy. I got this. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I got a writer's room. I'm working on a feature. I got a podcast. I got an 18-year-old daughter who, and a 16-year-old son that's about to be 17. That I'm very much a part of their life. And yeah, we can still, you know what I'm saying? And then I get the answer, like they tell you what they think you want to hear. And then you start moving with that person and then they realize, damn, he really is busy. Damn. Okay, yeah, he got this going on.
Can I interject?
Yeah.
Is there another challenge? Do you have another challenge outside of your schedule? Do you have any other
Yes,
challenges
I
outside?
do. Now and
Now y'all talking
I'ma
about
be
challenges
honest.
with dating or just
As a
over
man
dating?
over
Like,
40.
Yeah,
Okay.
man over 40. Me personally, so it's just me personally, and it has nothing to do with age right now. What I'm about to say has nothing to do with age. So a challenge I've had is I've experienced what I feel was real love. Like I've never experienced a love like I've experienced before, and the person that I was in love with passed away.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And when she passed away, I was like, damn, like this was like in the last 3-4 years.
So what's the challenge?
The challenge is moving past that and not even comparing.
But
I
you
won't say
realize that
comparing.
every man that's 40 don't experience that.
Yeah, I know.
That's just your personal experience.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Me. You
Okay.
said my challenge, right?
No.
You said Karma Don, Karma Chameleon,
No.
aka Karma Kazi,
All right.
aka Karma Sutra,
All right.
aka Naskana Mini
We're not gonna do that 2 times in
Okay.
one episode.
So
we
I'm
can
just
only
saying.
handle that shit once.
So for
yo.
me, that's my challenge. You understand? And again, like I told you, it has nothing to do with age. It's like, yo, I had that experience, you know, and that I had to be real with myself. You know what I'm saying? And that just recently, because somebody asked me, put me on the spot, was like, yo, are you over that? Are you over that situation? Because
Hard situation to get over.
I think she wants you to be happy. I think she would want you to move on and be happy. You understand? And yeah. So
Okay. That's legit.
Yeah.
That's not something I'm not gonna walk through that.
that's
I'm gonna
official,
dress-
like a
No,
referee.
I'm not gonna walk through that. I'm not gonna spend 100 years on it. But no,
He said, I'm not gonna.
well, I'm gonna be short and effective.
No doubt.
I actually feel like I went through that with you because when that happened,
You did.
I was just kind of like, I just felt that shit. It was
Yep. And I've been lying to myself though. That's the thing. I've been lying to myself because I was like, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know, I dealt with that. Like I got those feelings in check and I'm good. And yeah, she wants me to be happy. So I'm, you know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? She in a better place and you know, shit still fucked up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like that's really what it is.
LA, if at all possible, can you show the video that
You not gonna answer the question?
I did.
No, I'm the trill. You not gonna answer it?
Oh, he did. I think he did.
I did
Can I ask a
100 times.
We
and
got he did
over
he did
7
answer the
episodes.
You talking about the 40 thing?
Yeah, I've only spilled my entire life out in front of this camera.
Let's get the cliff notes on that. What's your answer?
All right, I'm just in the interest of time though, because you know we're
true.
doing that. But real quick, you know, I think one of the major challenges is dating over 40 is erectile dysfunction.
That's a challenge.
Yeah, if you can't get it up, if you can't get, hey, look, it is.
But it's a reality for some.
I thought it was like
I'm
confused.
I'm not. I'm
I didn't know it
confused.
was about the dating. I thought it was like, what's your
No, man. Because
You
I'm gonna
gonna
tell you
date?
why. No, I'm gonna tell you why.
Why?
Because for the last like 3.5 years, I've actually was just loosely dating. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And you want me to tell you what happened? I went on like different sites and this and other. You know, women be like, yo, if you have, I went on like at least 7 to 8 profiles, and women be saying, if you got erectile dysfunction, keep scrolling.
Well, you're not saying. Well, I mean, you can get personal, but you ain't saying for you.
Every one of us has situations where we actually had problems performing. I don't have the consistent.
Every one of us.
Hey man, y'all can muscle this shit out if y'all want to, but shit.
I ain't never had a problem before.
Shit, a long track record. I am not somebody that's gonna drown in this situation, but I'm just addressing it.
Okay.
And when you turn, look, don't make me bring science in it, because when you get 40,
Christ.
when you get 40, and you
Jesus, the notorious.
hey man, somebody said, what's the biggest challenge? These women are not.
But
here.
you're speaking in general.
I'm speaking in general. These women are not gonna be like, hey, come to the house and let's watch
I feel
movie.
that.
If a woman say, come to the house and watch movie, hey man, she wanting to see what you can do, boy. They not fucking around. When you get in that bracket on Match or Tinder or whatever, and you're 40, these women are not fucking
Plenty
playing.
of fish.
Plenty of fish, all of that shit. Them chicks
That's the
want you
old
to
school
show.
throwback.
Them chicks
I've
want
never
you to
been on
show.
that, by the way. But
Yo,
go ahead.
I done went the profiles, and they be like, if you got ED, man, you might as well keep it strolling.
What?
Oh, okay.
Say
man,
word.
I showed you that one day we was in a restaurant. I was like, look what this
Say
chick said. I don't know
word,
what that. So remember that. But that's, if you ask me, that's when you look. Y'all better put this red meat down. Y'all better put this bullshit. Y'all better put that bullshit down. That's making y'all joint not jump. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
And seriously, because
And that's
women,
why I'm timeless.
women
Because
are,
I don't deal with that.
Hey man.
Well, I was hoping to hear
I don't
something
deal with that.
different. From
Nah,
y'all.
man, you wanted me to do some of that. You wanted me to do some of that typical shit. I'm not gonna do that shit.
No,
not-
I
it
really
ain't-
wanted
it-
to
it's
hear
not-
what your challenge
Yeah, that's
is.
what I was trying to hear.
Oh, I
like,
ain't got
what's
no
your-
goddamn challenge.
That's what I want to hear.
I ain't got no challenge.
Come on, man.
I really want to hear what your challenges
Hey
were,
man,
though, for real.
seriously, look, I went.
Well,
from,
you don't have challenges right now.
let me talk, man. I went from
Jesus.
I went from one period where I was not even working and I was dating. And I'm talking about I did it fluently. You were there. You saw it, cuz you was like, yo, come on, man.
So I guess I'm the
I
only
was
one
there
that,
too.
I'm gonna guess
Right,
I'm the,
you were there. So I didn't have no challenges dating. I don't get in situations and try to
we still talking about dating. I'm talking about like real life shit.
That was the
like,
question, though.
no, you didn't. Y'all said that. Read her question again.
He said, "What are the challenges?"
Read her
40
question again.
at
That's all.
40 dating. Like
He got it right, man.
No,
yeah,
read
yeah.
the question,
What do
bro.
you expect, Sanaa? I don't
Because
understand what you
I'm
want.
not understanding why we keep
LA.
talking about y'all dating, and that wasn't
Yo,
the question.
LA,
and if
your
I-
face is priceless.
Everybody is
Your face
confused
is
on why you're
priceless.
confused, dog.
because read the question again. That's all I'm asking. All I'm
I'm about to read the question again for you, dog.
Wow.
I'm about to find Shannon's question.
because
That
I
was
want all this
a
animated
good
stuff.
ass question because we still on it.
She said,
Because all this
she said
animated stuff
wait.
about this dating,
I'm about to read it. I'm about to read it. I'm right. What are some of the challenges men face when dating over 40?
Okay, but you were right. You were right about that.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
I thought.
So,
no, listen,
look, moving
Can you
on.
play my video,
Look, for sake of time,
For the sake of
For
time,
sake of
can
time,
you play
we
my
moving
video,
on.
please?
I'm just, well, do you want to play it now?
Yeah, I want to
You
address
asked
it.
the question. Let me.
I want to address
Damn.
it. We got
All right,
5
go
minutes. I
ahead,
want to
then.
address it in 5 minutes.
I wanted to ask.
So it was.
I'll save it for the next episode. Shit.
So there was a
Damn.
video that I seen on IG, and a young lady expressed her feelings about child support and how she felt like how she was going to interact with her kid's father going forward.
Okay. Let's hear it. Let's see it.
I actually wanted to. I didn't want to like just start talking about it. I wanted to get her,
Yeah.
her words in, and and then we address it.
Let's see what's what.
Take my son's father off the child support because it was causing turmoil in our co-parenting relationship. Recently, I looked up a few places for him to get his CDL so that he could possibly start his own trucking company, or he can even carry loads and make money for himself. What I decided was, you know what, Brittany, let me change my mindset. Let me help him help us take care of our child. And that's co-parenting. So I decided to take my son.
And do you, LA? You probably should have played the whole thing, but
he did. He played.
That was
whole
it.
thing, yeah. Hey, man.
reiterate what just happened, please.
I just say how I saw it.
I mean, she might really been helping the brother out. I mean, if the
Thank God.
personally,
One
hey,
guy in this motherfucker. That
personally, if I do believe if the guy is stepping up as a man, why put him on child support? It's sad when she has to put him on child support because he ain't doing shit. And it ain't her fault to do that. So it ain't no need to drag women because they put on child support if he ain't doing shit. But if he is,
this man is about to explode, by the way.
an issue.
Wait. Hold on. I just want to hold on, LA. Hold on, LA, because
so
we
you
have to
disagree with me on that?
No. Hold on. Hold on, man. Hold on for 1 second, dog.
Oh, so you believe that should always be on child support?
I believe that some women put men on child support
Hold
for
out.
emotional reasons.
Here we go.
Absolutely. I agree.
Man, technically,
No, I agree with him.
Oh, okay.
He's
I understand the
right.
generalization.
For
I
a
Nah, he's right.
He said, and listen to what he said.
He's right.
He said
Yeah.
he just said
it.
some women.
He was very careful with
Come
he
on
said
now.
that too,
So
man.
I'll say one thing. You got to bring in, we already know it's some women like that. But we're talking about the fact that
stop saying fact.
if
Yeah.
it's a fact. I'm
Oh
speaking
my
straight
God.
fact. Listen. It
You
is
was
a
bad
fact.
with running that.
Whoa.
What? Let's hear the
Listen.
fact. What's the fact?
It is if a man is stepping up like a man and taking care of his kid.
Never.
You can't say fact and say if.
You can't. Facts don't
Okay,
start with
scrap
if.
if. The man is stepping up, being a man, taking care of his kid. Why put the government in it and make him pay child support? But if he is not, then she
just
got to
said
do
if.
something to get some assistance. He created the kid just like she did, and she should be. He was involved with the creation of the kid, so he should also have responsibility. The problem is a lot of men get detached when they don't want those responsibilities, and they make up these excuses on, well, I got this, I got to take care of this. So they believe that they can walk away from the woman and leave the woman with the baggage. So now you got a woman raising a man or a child by themselves, and now y'all want to sit up here and have a little pity party. Oh, I'm on child support. Man, shit, you ain't contributing. But if it's a real man ain't gonna let that happen no way.
How
a
is
real
it
man's
that
gonna
all
handle
of
that.
us are making the same face? Even me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's amazing. And I know you know that's amazing.
Dad, why did you leave me? That was all in that rant.
Listen, man.
Whatever.
Listen, man.
Y'all just
Listen.
going to hate on my
Listen,
facts.
no,
man.
I don't hate on you. You not said one fact.
That is a fact.
Listen,
He said
not
you have
one
not said
fact.
one fact.
Now wait.
So y'all disagree with me again on
We
that.
don't. We
Okay.
don't. But this is the thing.
Then I'm going to hear you on the next podcast.
I had a conversation. It's my turn.
Go ahead. My bad, man.
I had a conversation with Sean.
And for the record, I don't agree.
It's
I
not
don't
my turn.
disagree.
I'm
with you,
wrong.
but
We don't disagree with you.
No.
But I had a conversation with Sean about this earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I was very careful because I kept saying we cannot generalize these situations.
Yeah, that's the main
You
thing.
cannot
That's the main
generalize
thing.
these
You
situations.
cannot generalize
There
it.
are hundreds of men out there that really, really want to do for that.
So you stand up for those men.
And that
I'm
are
standing up for those
doing,
men,
and
too.
that are
I
doing.
stand up for those men. So I'm
Listen,
saying that
there's
they don't.
men that are doing for their children, and
Is this thing on?
Can't even see him.
can't see them. The custodial mom that put them on child support or that has them on child support is ragging them, dogging them, still trying to keep them from seeing his child.
That's true.
And they stand and then
Still,
wait.
You
and
understand what I'm saying? They gotta fight to see their child.
One other point, and because you
And they're
muscle
gladly paying child support for their child.
Let me say this. The entire system is designed like it knows who's gonna be in it. Now,
Well, the system is designed to break up the family anyway.
the entire system is designed.
Yes.
So let me ask y'all this.
Thank you.
Let me ask y'all this.
I agree with that.
Let me ask y'all
Man,
this.
you can't always blame the system on every goddamn thing.
We're not always blaming the damn system. It's not always blaming the system.
We cannot.
I'm sorry.
We cannot blame. We cannot blame
Oh shit! Oh,
Yes, yes.
oh my God!
I was waiting for
This
this.
is shit!
I was waiting for this.
Oh
on, man.
shit!
We,
Oh shit!
we
Wait,
cannot blame-
wait! I want to say something. I want to finish my thought. I want to finish my thought.
And don't forget your thought, because
Don't forget. Yeah, we're not gonna walk on. Yeah,
we're
we're
in a
gonna.
good space.
So the reality is this.
Yeah.
The reality is this. The entire system is designed like it almost knows who's going to be in it. Let me ask y'all a question. If the majority of white men were on child support,
It wouldn't be no damn child support.
let me ask you. I just want if the majority of white men, and Sean told me
I
to
just
do.
want to make sure I'm mic'd up. I want to make sure.
Sean told me to make sure I did the numbers before I didn't do the numbers, so I don't know, and I know you can, but
Damn.
I don't
He'll
know.
do it.
I don't know if there are more white men or black men on child support. But I'm thinking if the majority of white men were on child support, do you think it would even be ran the way it's run? Do you think
Not at all.
Do you think they would even? They came up with this whole like, yo, we gonna come for your license. We gonna come. You know how much shit they come for you?
Right.
And now, wait.
So does this make
That's
sense?
like saying if
Does
Biggie
this
was
make
still alive, but
sense?
Jay-Z still be as big as he is. You can't sit up and have a conversation when you go.
Don't make those analogies.
Yeah, that's
on-
ridiculous.
You can't say
in this situation.
That's not the same thing.
statistically.
I know
Okay,
we look.
if
I know we hip hop.
there are more families, if there are more
Who is
families,
it? Let's
if there
hit
are more
the numbers.
families,
Let's hit the numbers. Put the
We
numbers
got-
on the screen.
What's,
It ain't no numbers.
if there are more families,
but he got a fact.
Republican need to hush.
first of all, I ain't no fucking. I ain't no Republican.
He ain't talking
Pick
about
that
you.
up.
The majority of child support.
He's not
debt
talking about you.
I was talking about him. The majority of child support debt is owned by low income fathers, the majority of whom are black.
Wow.
Yeah. Is that a
So what's
surprise?
I didn't
Is
even.
that a surprise?
I didn't even know.
that a surprise?
I didn't even
Listen,
know
man.
that. I didn't
Is that
even
a
know
surprise?
that.
Listen,
I didn't even know
okay,
that.
Hold up,
Nah.
hold up.
Hey, man, let's hear it out. Let's hear it out.
Nah.
You cannot-
Your polo,
Yo,
your polo's too tight.
Let's hear him out.
Listen,
Your polo's too tight.
Let's hear
See,
him out.
y'all twisting my words. Because I did not say you can't blame the system as far as when it's wrong. But when you're in a situation, all I said was if there's a man, if there's a brother that's taking care of his kids, why put that brother on that man on child support?
He's
but
right
if
about
there's
that.
a
I heard
man-
that.
He's right
if
about
there's
that.
a man
Yeah.
doing nothing.
Nobody-
That's doing
Nobody
nothing.
disagree with you on
Nobody
that.
disagree with that.
So I don't understand what's the beef for me.
There's no
No,
beef.
you said some shit
There's
after
the most
that.
shit.
No,
You said
what
more
I said
shit.
was you can't blame the system, and you can't
But
you
you
can't
just said that I didn't say you can't blame the system if the system is wrong.
you can't blame the system for somebody being sorry. That's what I'm saying.
That's true.
You can't blame the system
Well, that's
for
his
being
point.
sorry.
That isn't his point.
That is my point.
If
That
that's what
was
I'm saying,
not
that's
your
his
point.
Never his point.
That
So now
wasn't-
I have-
That-
So
that was
now
my
you
point.
said something earlier that was
I have
kind of.
an issue with run-on sentences, and he doesn't think before he says something else.
First off,
everything is a fact.
That's why we got to
Just
listen.
because-
That's
just
why we got to
because-
listen to him now.
Just because it go over
Yeah.
your head,
Okay.
man.
That's why we
doesn't
gotta listen
mean
to him now.
that I ain't spitting facts. It
What
just
you
means
just,
that
what
you
you
not,
just
you
said, I
just
agree
can't
with
catch it.
though.
Huh?
What you just said, I do agree with.
I did
Okay,
agree with
then.
those two. Yeah.
So, as I said before, obviously, you have some issues with this because you probably a good father and you want to see your kid. But that's not the majority. That's not the we can't break down the numbers. We can't break down the numbers. Listen, hold on. We can't
You
break
don't
down
know
the
that, Sanaa.
Wait,
No,
what's
That's what
not
you
the
lost me.
majority?
Yeah,
All
he said
I'm
good
spitting
fathers
all
are not the
I'm saying,
majority. Good
bro,
fathers are not
no,
the majority.
okay. All right,
Hold
all
up,
right.
time out.
First
What's
of all,
not the
First of all,
majority?
here we go with this.
What did you mean? What did you mean by that?
I'm not saying nobody. All I'm saying is you're a good father. I know a lot of my friends are great fathers.
Okay.
So so I can stand at all them black men. They take care of their kids. They're great fathers. All I'm saying, if you're not a great father and you're sitting around and you letting this woman raise this kid by herself, you have no right to sit around and talk about how the system is destroying you when you ain't doing nothing to take care of your
All right,
kids.
he's
let
right
me
about
ask you
that.
Destroying
this.
the fucking
Let me
society.
ask you this though.
It's coming from.
He's right about
Time
that.
out. Time out.
None of this.
I'm sorry, Kama, go ahead and talk.
None of this was the
You
point.
said
It was the point.
You said you letting this woman raise the child by now. Are they letting her raise him by herself, or is there's a number of things that could be going on? Either there's situations where that woman is not fucking with you for emotional reasons, whatever. She don't fuck with you, so now I'm gonna put the kids against you, and I'm gonna put you in this situation. You not gonna see these kids because you did me wrong. That's wrong.
Because you went on
now,
married again.
could it be that? Could it possibly be that?
No.
Could it possibly be that?
And you wrong.
No,
Could it possibly be?
Can I jump in?
And I'm not saying that's everybody's situation.
I'm not saying
Can
that's
I jump
the case.
in?
All I just mentioned two different type of men. We all can sit here and
three.
we can all. What I'm saying, we can all sit out here and point different personalities. Now you're talking about a person's personality in their personal relationship.
That's what you did.
No,
You just said if the dude is sorry. That's a personality. So don't go back.
So he is.
No, this is my problem with you. And let me talk. Let me talk.
And
This
LA,
is-
hold up, for the first time in Uncivil War podcast history, LA
has grabbed the
this
mic.
is my issue. And I'm gonna paraphrase this by saying I don't want people to think I got a problem with him. I think he's a great guy. I think
Absolutely.
you're a smart guy. I think a lot of your facts are based off some type of emotional thing that you're going through, because a lot of the stuff you're throwing out seems like it's to bash black men. Everything you said tonight has been we gotta protect the black women because ain't nobody else doing it. It's a lot of us black men that are out there doing it. So when you make that generalization,
And
there's
I'm
a
one.
million black men, thousands of black men is gonna watch this and say, fuck you, because that ain't me. When you let me finish.
Okay,
You've been
go
screaming
ahead.
and yelling for goddamn 30 minutes. When you sit there and
So for
say
goddamn 30
that a
minutes.
man ain't taking care of his kid because he's sorry, that's another fucking stupid ass generalization. Because a lot of us, let me finish.
Okay.
A lot of us have been in situations, and me personally, where I got out the army. My mama died. We went to my mama's funeral. 2 weeks later, my ex-wife took my kids to Chicago to be with another woman. And then when I went to a judge and said, hey man, what happened to the rights that I'm supposed to be able to see my kids every weekend? We'll take your ass to Chicago.
in the
That's what a
system,
black
in the
judge
sense,
said to me.
in the
Well, get your ass to
system,
Chicago.
men have no rights in that
What?
system. In that system,
But
men do not have
but
rights.
I kept being
Our rights
called
are
out.
minuscule.
Living in Sandy Springs getting stopped every 2 weeks because child support wasn't being paid, even though that shit comes straight out your motherfucking paycheck.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I'm getting pulled over going to jail every 2 weeks. You know what this bitch told my kids?
Oh my God.
What that bitch say,
Oh my
Sheldon?
God.
This bitch said, your daddy keep going to jail. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take his rights from him so he won't keep going to jail. We going to go to court. This is a true story. We going to go to court, and I want you to tell the judge you don't want your daddy to go to jail no more.
We can have a
I know
whole show
anything
on
about
this.
that. I didn't know
Should've
nothing
started
about
with
that.
this. We should've
She
started
came
with
to me
this.
and
I know,
said,
right?
hey man,
We
you keep
fucked
getting in
up
trouble.
women's mouth, boy.
Hey, this is why that video triggered me.
That's
'Cause
bad.
This woman, the
That's
black
bad.
woman
That's
you
why I
want to
said I
take
don't
so
think we
much,
should have did this
came
on
to
this
me
on this
like
episode.
with a silver
on this
plate
episode.
saying, I can help you. You won't
I
go to
didn't
jail.
think we should do this on this
well,
episode.
damn, what you gonna do? You gonna tell these folks that the child support coming? No, I need you to sign your rights over. You don't see your kids no way.
Oh, that's
You don't come to
bullshit.
Chicago, no way. Bitch, I'm in Atlanta trying to make a living. Well, you need to move over here to Chicago so I can live next door to you and your lesbian wife while y'all sit there and play family with my kids. So when somebody like you say something like a nigga is sorry, that's why he ain't taking care of his kids. Well, a nigga need to be there for
He
his
gonna take
kids.
it personal.
Yeah.
Are you gonna let me talk after you
No,
talk?
no,
I'm next, goddammit. I put my corn on.
I'm next.
I'm next.
Let the brother talk, man.
I'm next. I'm next.
But don't
I'm next.
say it and end it though.
I'm
'Cause-
still talking.
I'm next.
Let the brother talk.
I'm
When you
next.
say something like that, it
All
triggers
right, you're right.
men like me that fucking tried and get called deadbeats by their kids because they don't know both sides of the story. I had my
Well, I'm
kids
glad-
calling
Let
me
them
out
do
on
it. Let them do
Facebook,
it.
my
Let
nigga.
nigga please do
They'll
it.
Are
never-
you sorry?
they'll-
Mama
nigga-
said you used to beat her.
Let nigga
Mama
please
said
do
you
it.
didn't want to come see me. You know how that much that hurt? And then to see somebody who looked like me. tell
Thank
me,
God,
oh,
thank God for kids that. Thank God
when
when
they
the kids get older, they know
exactly.
the fucking
Now,
truth.
all my kids come to me now and go,
All
My
right.
kids know
All
the
right,
truth
LA.
too.
All right, LA.
And
I'm
they've
not
spoken
done.
that truth to
I'm
me.
not fucking done.
All right, these his
Because, you know,
mic.
he triggered me.
These his mic.
I'm not done.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he
Stop
paid for these
doing
mics.
that
Save his mic.
generalization shit where you just calling all black men because that's what you did. That's what you did.
I gotta put the hoodie up. I gotta put the
Sorry,
hoodie up on this.
We need
Yo.
to protect our black women.
We do.
Nigga, who
LA,
gonna protect our black men?
I got my
LA,
hoodie on.
LA,
I got my hoodie on. yo.
LA,
All right, hold on,
LA.
hold
He
on.
didn't do that.
Yeah, he did.
He said if.
No.
he
I
said
remember.
at the beginning, He said, we
Well,
need
it's
to protect
recorded.
our
It's
black
recorded.
men.
He said if.
Listen.
He said that man.
I'm talking about before the child support thing.
Oh, okay.
He said, we
Oh,
need to
okay.
protect our black
Okay.
because nobody's doing it.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. All right.
speak now.
Let him speak. Let him speak. Let him speak.
Okay. All right. First off, what I want to say to you, and to anyone else that feel like I tried to, what's up? Listen.
We're gonna
I
let
want you to know that if I made you feel like I was making a general statement about you,
You made me feel you were.
okay, all right, I apologize about that, bro. But I did say to you that you a good dad.
How you know?
Well, but I did say that though, because I'm going off of the fact that how you pointed at yourself and let me know that that's something that you was going through. So I obviously can see that you going through something, man.
Going through it on-
LA, he didn't interrupt you.
So
You interrupted me several times.
All right, well, just let him
So,
talk.
let him
Let him
rock.
talk. Let him
Let
talk.
him rock.
so
Please.
Come on, LA.
so listen.
Please.
All I'm saying to you,
And I
if I made you
understand.
feel that way,
Yeah.
I apologize because that's not what I am saying to you. First of all, man, I'm proud to be a black man. I know it's a lot of brothers out here that are good fathers. I'm glad to see that that's being spotlighted. But what I do know also that there are some dudes that just basically hit it, crit it, and left her to raise her
He
kids.
right. He right.
So I said specifically, if you are a guy
He was
that's
speaking
raising
to
and
that
stepping
audience.
in,
Yeah, okay.
you do not need to
He's
be
speaking
on
to
child
that-
support
he's
and
speaking
put
to
the
that
government
audience.
He said-
government in there.
he said
I
that.
said
He
if
said
you are a man that's
did.
comfortable with leaving your kids with a woman to raise and you don't have no taking to it, then yes, you are a sorry dude.
But
it's just
LA.
but to answer your question as far as when you say black woman, yes, I am very passionate. It's nothing about my childhood as far as what I've been. Yeah, I grew up with a single, with just my mom, a single parent,
What you said earlier.
a single parent household. I have grew up, and I said that my mom and my aunt and them was there.
Stop.
But it has nothing to do with what I'm telling you right now. It has to do with the fact that I can look online and I can see in the black race, it's only in our race that we can get right now online and see a bunch of black men dogging black women. And you can sit up here and say, we get money off of dogging our women. That's a fact. And we can sit up here and laugh and giggle at it, but it's a sickness within us that we have.
Idiot.
No, if you okay with people talking about black women, then you're a fucking idiot. Because it ain't got nothing to do with me.
Don't dog black men
Well,
at all.
okay, so why do you think, first
At
of all,
all. So
first of all,
the reason why black women do it, because black men do it.
These motherfuckers.
First of all, it's a lot of hate and disappointment that they have with black men. I'm not talking about you, bro. I'm talking about, man, the fact that we can turn on right now and see famous people downplay the beauty of the black woman, the struggles that they go through, and you want to sit here and talk about, but look at all the black women that put their life on the line for us every day. But you want to center in on a few bitter women that's mad and that's dogged out brothers. I didn't say that was right. I didn't say that all of them were perfect. I said that there are black women out here that have to take the burden of being dogged out by their own men because a lot of y'all is making profit off it, sit and talk about it online, and then a lot of dudes carrying baggage and they bitter. Now, I'm not saying y'all can get mad at me about it, but the truth is we are weak when it comes to men, when it comes to women.
Nobody's mad at you, man.
We will sit.
we ain't mad
A
at you.
lot of us will even get to the point where we will allow a woman to pump gas, won't open the door, do all type of shit, man, that it don't make you look strong. It's obviously showing that you're not strong. Think about this. Why in movies, why are we allowing media again to make a narrative about how strong black women are? Because they have to be, because they made the narrative that black men are weak. And we okay with that. We sit there, we cool with them painting that. I mean, but it's the truth though. I'm just giving you straight facts. Men need to step up, period. Black men need to step up, period. Y'all can get mad at me for that.
All right, you got
keep me off y'all podcast, but it's the truth.
No, we're not gonna keep you off the podcast.
Next time you come on the podcast, I want you to stop saying you're saying straight facts.
Yeah, you gotta quit running that fact shit.
You always welcome
you're running
back.
that fact shit.
By the way, for the record, you're always welcome back, Sanaa.
Okay,
by
it's
the
an
way,
opinion, bro.
for the record,
It's opinion.
you're always welcome back. Always.
This is an opinion.
Wait, this is
My bad.
Don't kick yourself off, because
we are completely out of time.
Are we?
There's not gonna
Are
be
we?
there
Damn,
is not
come
gonna be
on,
any
man.
roses, and there's not gonna be any I'm gonna let you finish. And
Damn.
now I'm about to say thank you to everybody, because I'm gonna throw it in the trash because we have no time.
We
Your
got
point-
we got
No,
10
we're
minutes.
not gonna we don't have
Damn, we don't.
No, we don't have 10 minutes. No, I'm sorry. We got that was awesome, and I'm glad we did that. Everything I was
LA,
thinking.
I apologize if you feel like I was coming
Hey
at you.
man, you had to look. This is my time to close
I
the
didn't
show.
mean that.
This is my time to shine.
Big up to all the black men that's good men that's doing their
Is
things.
this thing on? All right. So I want to say to everybody that tuned in, to everybody who love us, everybody who sent questions, everybody who come to the IG and hit like, everybody who subscribed to Eben Vision, everybody who watched Soccer Talk, everybody who watched Shanny Jack Me,
And everybody who's about to watch Filmmakers Lab, you know what I'm saying? Filmmakers
everybody
Lab.
who fuck with Evan Vision, we definitely appreciate it. This has been the Uncivil War Podcast.
No doubt.
Like
It definitely was it's uncivil this week, goddammit.
and we'll see y'all next week. We love y'all,
Yo,
man.
we out.
We love y'all.
We'll see you next week.
Ah.